Okay, I think I'm ready to go. Checking things over. It is very early in the morning, and I'm just gonna settle in for a little bit of chill doodling for a little while before I have to go to work. I once again have my pink monster. It's delicious. Okay, I recently have been drawing a lot of fan art for my favorite series recently. And I randomly remembered that I'm like a huge Zelda fan, and I don't have any Zelda fan art. So this might be kind of niche, but I really want to draw one of my favorite Zelda characters. I gotta figure out which colors to use. It's gonna be kind of tricky. But I really love Twilight Princess specifically. Let's see. And what would be a good color? I'm actually gonna grab lighter blue. Here we go. Let's start with like a minty turquoise color. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna like this brush, but we'll just start here. I also don't know which pose I'm gonna do. I probably should start with the pose. So just, I don't know, doing color tests. Okay, let's think. She's very mischievous and cute, but she has a very complex design, so I'm gonna try to like simplify it maybe. She's got this giant helmet on her head. It's gonna be tough to make this work. I think she's pretty recognizable though. Impish hands. I kind of have her sitting. I don't know if I want her sitting or if she should be like floating. It's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Okay, let's call that a sketch. Oh, I drew this on the wrong layer. I'll just take. Okay, I've got already starting off strong with the groggily drawing on the wrong layer. This is my reference layer. I'm gonna move it out of the way. I'm also gonna shrink this one down so I can try another sketch and see if I like it more. Fun fact, which eye Midna has visible depends on which game version you were playing. So I guess it doesn't really matter which side I put the eye on, because I could be like, oh, it's the GameCube version, or oh, that's the Wii version. I actually never got a hold of the GameCube version. I'm kind of a little bit of a vintage game collector. I kind of want one. Pretty sure they're really expensive. I recently picked up some of my favorite games that I played on GameCube, and they're getting up there. I have a bunch of classics though. Classics to me. But Twilight Princess would be cool. I only have the Wii version. Not as cool. Motion controls for some reason. But I loved it. One of the first Zelda games I played and beat. Okay, and then she should be like, I don't know, kind of like floating or something. I don't know. That looks weird. More room. Okay. Sometimes I struggle with poses and knowing what to do with hands. she's very stubby in this one. I kind of really like this like sitting slash floating pose. This hair is cute though. Maybe I'll just grab it. Grab it, flip it. And yeah. I mean, she is looking a little creepy, but I think I'm gonna blow this one up and run with this one. Now that it's all pixelated because I shrunk it down. We'll just kind of keep that to look at. Get a little bit closer to my reference. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make it transparent so it's not too distracting. New layer, and let's try to block this out. And the eye. The eye. I don't know if I should give her a little bit more face dimension. I could probably draw her from memory, honestly. I was so obsessed with Midna when I was like in high school. It's just like, oh, best character. Even though she's probably like her design is very complex. I mean, they can do whatever they want. I mean, they have to render it all the time. I remember just being like obsessed with her helmet. I just thought she was so cute. Her little ponytail. I'm gonna draw all this. Let's see. Maybe worry about it later. She does have a little nose, like a little implied nose. Okay. She's so sassy. Okay, let's try to fix this anatomy a little bit. Barely has a neck. Don't need to worry about that too much. That's an implied hand. Little. She has like barely any feet. I remember her design so well. I'm like, I don't even need to look at that reference. I know everything. Might need to look at like, she's got some body design patterns that maybe I'll need to reference, but like I said, it doesn't really matter which side that's on. It might be a different game version. I don't know if I like her sitting. I'm just gonna copy paste it. I'll do one where she's like more floaty. I said I was gonna color block and then I just did a line art. Hmm. It's so like cliche to be like, and then her hand goes backwards, like she's in like an anime movie or something. I mean, this pose is pretty iconic. I really like the hands behind the head, floating in midair. She's always so cute. Whatever, hand behind the back. That's fine. I'm gonna start blocking. Let's see. So she has like kind of a blue face, and then like that dark pattern over her eye. Maybe I'll kind of change things as we go. Do I want to do like full solid black? Maybe let's try like a dark blue or something. Do we have a nice dark blue here on this pattern? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Goes to her ears. I remember all of this. She also has this little like curly Q thing on the back of her neck. Like whoever went through all the trouble to render out this model, like it's ridiculous. This is specifically, I'm such a geek. This is the Hyrule Warriors model. I can tell because that little curly Q is actually not there in that reference. I got an eye for this thing. This was my favorite character for so long. If I was to like get out all the like, I have like a binder of all my old drawings. I had a drawing of this chick on like all my homework. Okay, we need. I do not want to draw with this ugly color, like the yellowish, goldish, brown color. Maybe we can try. Maybe I can try. I'm gonna put another layer. Hopefully, I don't run out of layers. I'll try something here. Maybe I'll go with blue, but yellow and blue look nice together sometimes. I'm definitely gonna need to fix all this. Well, her hair is orange, so maybe this isn't gonna be the move, but we'll see. Yeah, that looks very flat. This is gonna be weird. Her helmet was, I was so obsessed with it. Sometimes I used to just draw the helmet. I don't have that part nearly as memorized though, because I always had to look it up. I just remember it was just so crazy in my mind. There's a snake engraved on it somewhere. There's like weird plates sticking off the end. Yeah, there's like, let me just. Like this whole like shape is so crazy. Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna take it. I'll warp it a little bit. Okay. Let's take it. Oh. Distort it a little bit. Okay, that part in the middle should be centered. I do have her design flipped here. But to me, I think I used to I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter which side the eye is on, but I feel like I used to draw it on this side. I feel like I used to see it this way. Get so indignant seeing screenshots online of like flipped art. The reason why Twilight Princess was flipped, Zelda Twilight Princess was flipped, was because originally Link was left-handed. So when you're using the Wii remote, it's usually on your right hand because, you know, most people are right-handed. And so like all of the puzzles needed to be flipped. Everything needed to be flipped. They just mirrored the game. It's a pretty smart solution. Oh. Let's see here. Okay, there might be too much yellow now, but maybe I'll just grab this and just try a couple colors. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. Like a gray. Ooh, maybe blue. I don't want the colors to be too clashy. That gray is actually kind of interesting. I'll keep the gray. That's cool. Almost never work with gray. I like forgot that it can be nice with as a nice neutral option. And she's got these red eyes. It's gonna be awesome. Steel red. Got a red over here. Trying to think of how I want her to look. Okay. Maybe I kind of like without pupils, but let's see. I'm gonna try flat for now. Well. Okay. Maybe she does need pupils. Yeah, it's so cute. She looks like a cat. She's sort of cat-like. Hello, hello, good morning. It's good morning for me. I guess I don't know if it is for everybody. Just hanging out, doodling. Let's see. That's an odd expression. I don't know about that. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. I'm drawing a character from one of my favorite Zelda games. This is Midna from the Zelda game Twilight Princess. This is like the companion that like follows you around and bothers you the whole game. If you're familiar with Zelda, like Navi is like the most famous one, the little fairy that just like, you know, tells you to listen up all the time. I think I'm gonna remove the line there. There's too many going on. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can just start sketching from here. I think this is a good place to start. I'm gonna fill in the rest of this helmet. But yeah, I was just like realizing I didn't have any Zelda fan art, and I'm like a huge Zelda nerd, so. And Twilight Princess is one of my favorites. My favorite is probably Majora's Mask, but Twilight Princess was like one of my first ones, and I was like obsessed with it for a really long time. Thanks so much. Yeah, she is cute. She's also, I don't know, she's also sort of devilish, little impish. She's a little trickstery. She's super cute. I love her. Taking a sip, taking a sip of energy drink. Okay. We can do some color blocks of her crazy hair situation that she has. Yeah, no, I don't know if this turns out well. I might go for it might turn it into a sticker. Whoa. Big color flash. She has this like giant ponytail. You can't really see it in the rendering, but she has this ponytail that acts as like a game mechanic. I can't think if there's something else that does this, but like her hair turns into like a giant hand and you can use it to solve puzzles. Oh, this character is just all over the place. I love her. You're playing a game right now. Nice. Just hanging out. Hanging out while you're hanging out playing a game. Nice. I have to go to work here pretty soon, so I always like think about doing a morning gaming stream, but I'm like, oh, you can't just like sit down and really get into it if you have to eventually take a break. But I've still got some time. I've got time for a little fan art sketch. She's got like this like stone bracket in her hair. Stone bracelet, I don't know. The designers went crazy with Midna. Okay. She's got like I gotta think about this. How to decide on her pose. I don't think I'm super great at poses. I'm very undecisive with posing. I mean, like, that's pretty simple, right? That's fine, I guess. She's just kind of like generally idle posing. She's got these tiny little feet. I really like this. It's the texture on this brush. Oh, right. I remember. She's got these tiny little hands. I'm just gonna go for... I'm gonna do like a little tiny bit of like forearm dimension, but I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. Okay. It would be kind of nice if this under turquoisey blue showed through a little bit more, but I don't know, there's gonna be a lot of details here, so maybe it needs to look kind of cleaner. Maybe it needs to look a little bit... I don't know, that's fine. I might do a quick canvas flip. Let's see. Flip. Okay, let's do a little bit of fine tuning. Okay, let's flip it back. I just kind of squished her together a little bit more. She's a little bit more together. I'm gonna work on the hair. I always end up spending a lot of time on the hair. Let's see if we can... Whoa, it's kind of intense. Those colors might be a little bit too far apart, and we need to. That's okay. It's okay. I can sort that out. Let's see what's going on. There's another layer here in the way. I do kind of like when her hair kind of looks like kind of fiery. Probably need the color to kind of mix in between. Ooh, how about pink? Yes, I knew it. Always add pink. Her design always needed a little bit of pink anyways. It's like the perfect median. Okay, just gonna... I'm keeping it real messy and flowy right now. I'm gonna fix this bit. She's got like... Her hair kind of goes... It's like kind of chunky... Like chopped off at the end. Right? Kind of like a bell? I know some people do like Midna stickers and they draw like the hand at the end of her hair. I'm gonna keep it cute. Whoa. Her ponytail just seems very large and in charge. I'm gonna fix that. It's just like, she's mostly hair. That seems a little bit more compositionally. Like I'm imagining this is a sticker, and if this was a sticker, it wouldn't be 80% giant ponytail. Okay. This is a way big brush. I kind of like... feeling indecisive even with like the hair pose. I do love the pink though. Pink highlights, always. Okay, we'll have to add that stone thing back in. Maybe put the yellow back up here. Yeah, I'll think about it. Think about that. I might move on for now. She's got a lot of hair. I said I was gonna move on, and I'm just like, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. She kind of looks like a kind of preppy. It's like an updo. If I just like put it up here, she's like a Midna the cheerleader. It's kind of cute. I kind of love it. Okay. Okay, let's oh jeez, her helmet. Her helmet is gonna be some work. I kind of like the idea of doing like blue highlights in it. Let's see. Her skin, blue might be too much. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, too close in color. White might be okay. try this. Okay, so her helmet has this, like, eye on the other side, which I like to try to line up with her eye, but yeah. I mean, I don't know, the reference has, like, I wouldn't say it's lined up, so I think it's okay. It kind of comes in, like, from the side. It's gonna look crazy. This is gonna look crazy. I really would probably, I'm gonna opt for not optimizing. Simplifying the helmet a little bit. Because in my simple style, I don't usually do a whole lot of line work. And that's a lot of line work over there that I'm seeing. Plus we can be kind of creative with it. Artistic license. I have a license to change this design a little bit. I mean, because that's just insane. That was one reason I actually kind of stayed away. I mean, you know, when I used to draw this character all the time, I was like obsessed with getting all the details right. So like, it's not that I can't draw the helmet and all its little fine details. I just like recently I'm really into simple shapes and bold colors and trying to render things in a simple, interesting way. That blue is just maybe not enough, but maybe I can darken it a little bit later. I gotta decide where the light source is. I'm just kind of painting. Let me try changing the saturation or the darkness. I'm not loving it. Maybe the blue is too much. Let me think, what other ways to shade it are there? I know. Pink. Pink. Just add pink. I love pink. It solves all my problems. Nice. Probably go back through with that gray. That gray and white to kind of clean it up later. Yeah. It's alright. The helmet is going to take the longest. I might kind of float around it and avoid it. Okay, I'm gonna come back in with this gray. Just to clean this up. This looks bad. It just looks bad. I don't like the gray either, or the pink either. I'm gonna come back. I'll do a quick sketch with the white again. Okay, so she's got this like this and like this weird center thing with a snake on it, but we'll probably leave out the snake. I do love white line art. It looks really cool. Yeah, I don't know, maybe white line art is just the solution here. I remember. They really went for something kind of Majora's Mask like in that eye. I see it. Don't think I don't see it. I know everything about these games. That's not true. It's just a little bit very into it at one point. Oh, weird brush sensitivity thing is happening. Okay. Yeah, still crazy looking, but it's pretty cute. Okay, I'm gonna group all of this. Feeling good about this as a good starting point. So let's log that away, get rid of the pink. I kind of want to add more white line art. That looks really pretty. Music just stepped it up a little bit. Can I give her cute rosy cheeks? I love giving characters cute little rosy cheeks. Oh, she's so cute. She have eyebrows? I don't think so. Yeah, no. She also has this little, like, again, they just went crazy with her design. She has this, oh, maybe we should flatten this. I'm a little nervous to flatten, but I'll go for it. She has this, like, star-shaped, why? They just, like, wanted to make her design even more complex, just all the way down to something above the nose. Let's see. I might not keep that. Let's see. Just because it looks a little cleaner, I think, without it. But like, it's like, yeah, let's have a. Well, it's like. I don't know, like that. Like, I don't want it to, like, seem like it was a mistake. Because it's definitely not, like, trying to outline the nose. This Hyrule Warriors model is throwing me off. It's just a little bit different. I also don't have all of her, like, crazy body tattoos. How am I gonna do all that? Okay. Coming back in with the white line art, let's see. Clean up some of this. The white line art might be how we do all the little intricate designs. Again, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be doing all those. Maybe just like an implied lines. because they're also like neon blue. I know she's got like, there's like the. I might need a better reference for all this stuff, but. I'm moving for a little closer to the reference. There's a lot going on. There's the calf one, there's stuff going on. She's got like the letter T on her bicep. T for tough. And then I remember her ears were just crazy. I was always like, how am I supposed to do all that? Yeah, see, it's gonna get messy. Maybe we keep it simple. Okay, I'm gonna come back in here. Clean some of this up. Maybe I should have done the little designs last, because now we've got a little bit of still had some cleanup work to do. Energy drink break. Okay. Get right back to it. I'm not very good at line art. I usually skip it, that's why I do like lineless for everything. That looks weird. Look at her weird leg. No. Honestly, this looked better. I don't know why. I think it was just I was trying to outline it a little bit too much. Yeah. Alright, I'll come back in to define the arms a little bit. Give her some hips. Make you cute. I'm gonna fix this area over here. Kind of like the white liner, kind of separating the colors a little bit. Hopefully it's still clear what... Is she sitting? Is she floating? Both. Yes. Okay, I could do the same thing with the hair, actually. Okay, eventually we're gonna have to figure out what's going on with the hair. Giant, messy, color blob sketch isn't gonna work. I do like her kind of layered double ponytail though. It's just too nuts. Okay, there we go. And a geometric. It's turning out better. Better than I was picturing. I like this a lot. I don't know if I should do the little metal stone bracket on her ponytail. Maybe. Maybe it's okay. I could always do the white outline thing. It solves every problem. How nice. I'm just like too lazy to do like actual rendering. I see all these artists all the time on like Instagram and stuff, and they're like really impressive like shading techniques and things, and I'm like, I just really like blocks of color, keeping it kind of flat. You know, to each their own, I suppose. I mean, I think I know how to render, maybe not digitally, but you know, if you give me a pencil, I could do it. I know how to shade. I just don't like to shade. I like to keep it really simple. I want it to be, I don't want it to be too flat, but I don't think it takes much. I also kind of like this like pop art kind of style. And yes, that is a little heart in her hair, absolutely. I'm just all about it. I really like, I love hair. Hair is like my favorite part. Okay, let's see. Ooh, whoa. Introducing a new color. That's the other thing. I like to try to keep colors to a few and like reuse colors wherever I can so that it looks balanced and like they all go together. I'm not very good at making sure colors are harmonious, but I think I know how to compositionally use color. There's a couple of things I think I still could learn, but yeah. I might fix that top bit because it's like a little unclear what's going on, I think, but it's supposed to be like hair spikes. Maybe I went a little too crazy. Let me back up. Let me back up just a little. Duplicate, come back to it. Okay. And we can do like, get a little bit spikier. That's cute. I like using the white to kind of define like strands. Okay, I don't want to ruin all this because I really like this section of the hair, but if we do it there, we gotta do it here. Ah, too much, too much. Maybe you can kind of like use it to imply like hair highlights. Something like this. Oh, I don't like... Okay. It's just a ponytail. Okay, I'm just gonna come back in with the yellow. Like I haven't been drawing ponytails, cute girls in ponytails for like my whole life. All of a sudden I'm choking. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that looks right. I know why it doesn't look right. I got it. I got it. Here we go. Needs to kind of... There's so much going on over here. Let's take that pink, make it do something. Put it to work. There we go. That's looking a little bit more, less flat. That's what we are kind of going for. Kind of implied poofiness or... That's better. I could work on the hair all day. I might have overdone it a little bit. Oh whoa, that red is really strong. I want to use it sparingly. I'll be excited to watch the time lapse of this. I like to watch I like to watch my time lapses. It's like, oh yeah, I remember when I tried to do something there. Ooh, put the yellow back in on top like this. Ooh, what about this? Yeah, that's crazy. I love it. Yeah, I love that. I like organic shapes. I like to go crazy. And then we bring the white back in just to kind of sort it out, clean it up. I think this line is just perfect like this. Pink, pink. Put some pink over there. Now it kind of looks like it's like mid-spin or something. Has like a little bit of motion to it. It might be a little bit big now though that I've been overdrawing it. Let's see. I can just adjust it a little bit. Okay, let's look at the big picture. Okay, compositionally, I like to have it kind of fill in all that negative space in a nice, comfortable way. Yeah. Can't remember if there's like pins in those. We'll leave it for now. That's cute. That's cute. Let's compare it to the sketch. I just want to see it. Yeah. Come a long way. Okay. Her eye is like the most rendered thing here right now. Clean up this helmet. Oh, it was okay. Hopefully we don't overdo this. How to make something look organic and geometric at the same time. Pretty much everyone who does like a Midnight fan art sticker, I mean not everyone, but a lot of them that I've like seen around, everyone pretty much opts to make the helmet a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Like her tiny little head wouldn't snap off holding up that big thing. Okay, they have it like, I'm going like, they have it, comes down a little farther. I can do that. I'm not nervous. Kind of like how the face looks right now, but always redraw it. It's okay. That weird blue star thing. Trying to keep it, make it look intentional. Okay. Let's move this eye. Okay, in the reference it kind of like points down. If it doesn't line up perfectly, that's okay, but at the same time it is gonna look kind of silly. I can't stop looking at it. Okay, so I see that that's a little too high. Just move it down. Okay, move it down and then move it down even more. Oh, it keeps like... keeps like ruining my the colors I've got over here. Let's clean this up. This thing's so complex. Yeah, and the reality is that this thing is like lined like 1,000 times like this, and it has a suddenly becomes the most detailed thing in the whole piece. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I don't know if I want to like add shading to this, because I mean, one, I think that would be another color, well, potentially. I tried a couple colors and they were not painting out the way I wanted, but well, made some good progress. Okay, I have to call it here it's actually time for me to get ready for work. Head out the door, clock out. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. And thanks for hanging out.